everyone thought snowcross was like ski cross the other hand. Probably going to be the most aggressive event so far.
I'm going to have to bring everything I've got for this time.
Only chance I have.
Have I got a bit more news for you? Have I got a bit more news for you?
Right. Earlier, Lady V jumped a distance of 13.5 metres and is currently in danger of leaving. Chloe and Mike must now beat that distance to be sure of safety. One person will leave tonight. Jumping next, it's Chloe who's ready at the top, so it's over to Barry and Eddie.
It's her second time. She jumped from the K24.
African
should be made that this is the pride of your country, actually, the whole world is watching. That if they should remember images like 2 weeks ago they were celebrating coming out of the group as if they won the tournament. You know, and then now you get this. That's been a bit spoiled too
and
fast.
the players could play a role as well, actually, by going around the
around
the pitch and actually appealing, you know, for calm.
Exactly.
The coaching staff as well, you know, could do the same thing. We've not seen that much. Certainly, the cameras have not shown us that, and that can help to appease the situation. And if the fans don't want to watch the game anymore, realising their side is going out, and they just leave, simple as that.
Yeah, and maybe trying to find positives in a difficult situation. Maybe this stoppage and what's gone on off the pitch has just taken the emotion out of the occasion for those players. You talked about the high they've obviously, the wave they've ridden for the last few days, the Equatorial Guinea players. It did look a little bit like the emotion of tonight.
Play suspended due to crowd
somewhere in that first half onwards. They've got a little bit petulant. One or two of their better players like Balboa and Eddie were at 6s and 7s, going into challenges they would normally probably contest in the way that they did, losing their rag, really, losing their cool.
That started from early in the game, you know. Looking at Edu, okay, there was a probably wrong decision because the ball he won, he feels because there was no foul there, and that decision is what we spoke about. It's as good as giving a last-minute penalty, not even just a decision. That could be a match winner for them. They pick the ball 2 against 1, go, take the lead, and it's a different game. Then those energy levels that they had, which I think were poor from the start, they go to the next level, and then it's a different game. But I think they were a bit too aggressive right from the first minutes, and I don't know the reason behind that. They feel probably mostly the press is saying they don't deserve to be where they are today.
Maybe.
I don't know what's going on.
Or maybe wound up too much by the possibility of what lay in front of them. In fairness, to give credit where it's due, I gather that Javier Balboa has been attempting to get his message to the crowd, those that are left, obviously, pleading with them to be restrained and allow, therefore, the match to be resumed. You get a sense that we're not far away from the resumption, by the looks of it anyway. Still a little bit of confusion on the ground, on the pitch. There's a gentleman, whether that's a CAF official or not, it's hard to tell. But looked for a moment there as if the referee was saying yes, and possibly the officials still not happy to resume.
He's a big CAF official, I know that. He's about 6'6".
Yeah.
No arguing. He's a big man.
Yeah. He looks in charge. 6'6", and he's looked like he's brooking no argument from those that are surrounding him. But there does look like there's a slight difference of opinion at the moment as to whether the conditions for a resumption are agreeable to all. And you can still see just about in the background, there's still a number of supporters gathered behind that goal to the left of the screen. So whilst they are there, perhaps the view is it's not safe.
Well, at the same time though, I don't know how much security there is there in the stadium now, because if it was really bad, there will be Equatorial Guinean fans on the pitch right now. So I don't know if that's due to the work of the security, just keeping them, or the way the stadium is constructed, they can go through a barrier, because normally in these situations there will be 1 or 2 at least find their way onto the pitch, but we haven't seen that so far. So I don't think like it's such a worrying moment at the moment, but like as a person, if my friends were Ghanaian players, I'll be concerned about their safety after the game, because a few times in Africa we had to leave the stadiums. Even in Nigeria, when the fans are raging, lying literally under the chairs, leaving the stadiums, like, because stones will fly into the buses, and this has happened even at home. Your own fans can do that.
Hey, listen, that's not a situation just in Africa. That obviously, sadly, can happen all over the world. It has happened, no doubt, in pretty much every part of the world at one time or another. It's just we don't want to see it anyway. It's not a part of football that any of us wish to see. I presume, Efan, there's a protocol in the sense that there's a set of conditions that perhaps the CAF officials on the ground want to see in place before they're happy to say, yes, referee,
we can resume.
Yeah.
You would imagine so, and if that's not been satisfied so far, and it seems that's the case, then find a way to take the players off the field and give them, that may actually find, that may be a way to ease everybody who's watching from the stands and bring the players out, you know, when it died down and you've been able to marshal things properly. At the moment, it's not looking good.
I think the best call is to wait and get the game finished, because then they will come to realization that we've done a lot. Let's just stop there.
Yeah. You can see what's happening. You can see that the Equatorial Guinea players, subs, officials, staff are all gesturing and pleading really with those left in the stands to stay calm.
Seems as if they're concerned about the Ghanaian supporters behind the goal. Obviously they've been pelted with missiles from the Equatorial Guinean supporters.
Yeah.
And it's not safe for the players to be involved in that.
It is ordinarily, is it not? It's the referee who has final call on all matters of safety within the stadium. This is his domain. He is the man in charge on the ground whilst the event takes place.
That's the question. Everyone will be asking, what are the rules about this?
Yeah.
Somebody has to say.
At what point do we say it's okay
this
or not?
is it. How many minutes? Because now you see the players moving, stretching, because this, 15 minutes break, after that tempo, you can pull hamstring easy, and then the final is in a few days. So these are things I'm sure that are written, but we'll wait and see.
Still on the pitch.
Well, we wait, as you do, no doubt, and thanks for sticking with us. It's obviously a situation of slight chaos, naturally, and still some concern for the players and the supporters involved in this.
Battles are finished though.
Yeah, it doesn't, well, obviously we're only seeing what you at home are seeing. We can't see it all, but it would appear a calmer situation than perhaps 10 or 15 minutes ago. But as you say, it's also been a lengthy stoppage now. 15 to 20 minutes already the players have been stood still mainly, and that will be a factor, possibly, as you say, the worry of injury when they do hopefully restart.
Empty seats now.
Yeah.
From the Guineans.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a look at what we have seen. Let's try and focus on the positive if we can. First half change.